Reincarnation of a king long gone, the highest enlightened nigga sitting on top of the sun. An angel.
Yo, what's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to another episode of the Sweep Dex with your host, the one and only King Bub, aka me. So, first of all, thank you for coming back for episode 3. And this one I had a lot of fun doing. It was pretty cool. So, I'm just gonna talk about little changes I'm gonna do for the Sweep Dex, because I feel that like the last 2 episodes were slacking a little bit. I didn't have a lot to show you guys, and I don't like doing that. I want you guys to watch something while I'm talking, while I explain my thought and what you guys can use. So I'm just gonna explain a little bit what I'm gonna be doing different for each episode, different than I did for the last 2 episodes. So first of all, if you guys don't know what the Sweep Dex is, make sure you check out the other episodes. I'll put a link somewhere. I explain exactly what it is, and I don't want to say it every single episode, so I'll leave a link to the playlist. So check out the first episode, explain what it is. So what I'm gonna be doing different is I'm gonna be talking about sets that I think are really good to use with the Pokemon, that I will be special guesting each week, and you know, tell what items are really good. And some, of course, some mons you can't really change around too much. They're like a one type deal sweeper mon. So I'll just say like a little things that I think you could change around and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. And also, you know, as I go through these matches, I get a lot of matches that I'm really close to getting that 4-mon sweep, and you know, I get a 3-mon sweep and then I die or something. So I'm gonna be putting that as filler after the actual 4 to 6-mon sweep. I'm gonna be putting that as filler, so you guys can watch something after, you know, the 4-mon sweep finishes. Like I said, I don't want you guys just watching nothing. So that's what I'm gonna be putting at the end. So if you see like it end, then new stuff just pop out of nowhere, just bear with me and watch it, because it's pretty cool. It still like shows you a good way to use Sharpedo. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, so you guys don't get bored watching it, and I hope you guys enjoy that. So let's get into this. So first, I am gonna be starting off this episode with the special guest, which is Sharpedo. And Sharpedo was brought up by my good friend McQueen. He wanted me to try it, just regular Sharpedo, not Mega Sharpedo. And I was like, okay, yeah, man, sure, I'll try it. Of course I'm gonna try it. So thank you, McQueen. Give a shout out to McQueen for telling me to use Sharpedo, because I actually had a lot of fun using Sharpedo, and it's actually becoming one of my favorite mons in UU. So thank you for that, because I'm actually really fond of it now. So it's nicknamed McQueen, of course, so that's why. Right now it doesn't say, but in the matches you'll see. So let's just start off with the first set that I want to talk about. So like I said, there's not a lot of different things you could change about Sharpedo, because there's certain mons that you just have to keep it, like, you know, change very little things, because they can't do much other than that. So Sharpedo doesn't get any boosts like Swords Dance, anything like that. He does not get that. So we have to play with what we got. So of course we're gonna run Speed Boost, because that's the way Sharpedo plays. He Speed Boosts, and then he just outspeeds everything and starts wrecking things. Every time he kills something, he gains speed and speed and speed. So that's what makes him really good, and I'm really fond of that speed boost. I really enjoy that a lot. So of course that's the ability we're gonna be running, and the item that I run on Sharpedo is Life Orb. Of course you could use different items, so I'll talk about the other items in a second, but this is the set I ran pretty much. Sharpedo with Protect, just because, you know, Protect, you could put the Protect up and you could get that speed boost. If something's faster than you, then you most likely will be outspeeding it. Most likely. Of course there's things that are Scarf that are faster than you, but of course you're not gonna come in on something that's faster than you. So that's why you do Protect. Typical Protect. People always use Protect. You don't have to use it, but I totally recommend it, because it helps so much. And next we have some good coverage moves, so let's actually talk about his stab moves. So Crunch, first of all, Crunch just hits really hard. It has that 20% to lower the defense, which is great, because let's say you hit something really hard, lower their defense, and they don't do something to hit you, and the next time is gonna do more damage. So you always want to do more damage, is always the way to go. So Crunch and Waterfall. Waterfall is just stab. He's obviously water and dark, so that's gonna stab, 20% flinch. So if you get that flinch, that'd be amazing. That can always start a sweep. And those are the 2 stab moves that I put on Sharpedo that I recommend to use. And then we also have Earthquake, just for coverage, because there are those fire types like Entei, and OU there's like Heatran and stuff like that. So Earthquake hits it really hard. But something else that I also put on Sharpedo instead of Earthquake, if you want to use this as coverage, is Poison Jab. Just because you know, you can hit fairies and things like that. Florges, what's it called? Florges, Clefable, Sylveon, all that good stuff. Also, Ice Fang's really good to hit those grass types, those really bulky grass types, except Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn really destroys Sharpedo, so that's like the one thing it's really difficult to take out with him. So I think that's like a pretty good set for Sharpedo. Of course, you have also Zen Headbutt in case you want to take out those fighting types, because you know you can, if they don't have Mach Punch and you do Zen Headbutt, you probably will be knocking them out in one shot, especially if you do damage to them. So that's good coverage move. Sharpedo has really good coverage moves, which is really good way to sweep. But like I said, I normally run Crunch and the Earthquake because I felt like that worked best for me. I tried all these different sets and this one worked best for me. I had it made it simpler to get a sweep. So like I said before, the items that I talk about, Life Orb is my favorite because it gives you that 30% boost to Sharpedo's attack, which is amazing. You always want that boost for sweepers. Of course, it does takes health away from you, but as long as you're not hurt and you can just keep sweeping and you're faster than them, and you'll be able to take them down. So that's really good with Sharpedo. That's what I enjoy with Sharpedo a lot. So, and also it's just a standard set. You can't really play around with his EVs too much. Full speed, jolly nature, 252 in attack, and defense. That's pretty much it. Sharpedo's not the fastest thing. He is 95 speed, which is decently good, especially with that speed boost. But I guess you can try playing him Adamant Nature. Of course you're gonna lose speed, but with that speed boost it makes you faster. But I just like having the speed. The speed is very important to me, and I just want to outspeed everything because my goal is that he is a late game sweeper, so he's just gonna sweep everything at the end of the game. So by the time he comes in, everything else is hurt, and that's how you're gonna be taking things down. So that's why I use this set. But like I said, you can run Adamant. It also works pretty well as long as you know you're gonna outspeed everything else. So that's pretty much the coverage move. And for items, the different items I would say is use Lumberry, just in case you go up against the Entei and they somehow live like the Earthquake or Waterfall, and they hit you with a Sacred Fire or anything, just Will-O-Wisp you, anything like that. Even a Scald could burn you, and that just pretty much ends your sweep. So Lumberry is very, very useful. I didn't have it, of course, like I said, I had Life Orb, but Lumberry can be another beneficial way to sweep with Sharpedo. And then the third thing I had was Expert Belt. There's not really a drawback with Expert Belt. You get 20% more damage, I believe 20%, yeah, 20% more damage, but it's only on super effective moves. So that's the drawback, I guess. So there's like a little drawback. It's only on super effective moves, but it really does help out a lot, especially if you're taking out really bulky mons. You're not losing any damage like Life Orb, and it really helps out. And it's a nice thing to add. So this is pretty much the set. The set I am running with Sharpedo. I really recommend trying these out. My favorite one, like I said, is the Life Orb, and I think this one works the best for me. Of course, it's all preference, but like I said, this works the best for me, and I actually got a lot of kills with it. So now we're just gonna go into the match, and I'll be talking over the match so you guys can watch it with the gameplay. So I'll be right back. All right, guys. Alright guys, so here we have the little gameplay so you guys can watch. This is the 4-mon sweep, like I said before, and then the things you'll see after the 4-mon sweep will just be filler of, me going through a lot of battles that I got 3-mon sweeps and stuff like that, and that's gonna be filler so you guys don't get bored of while I'm talking. So I'm just gonna play it and let you guys watch. Let me turn this dark. So the first few things I want to talk about Sharpedo is entry hazards galore. I literally wrote that on my little note sheet. Sharpedo benefits so much by entry hazards like rocks, toxic spikes, and sticky webs. So Galvantula, like that, is a great example. I just put up this, like literally what I did with this team, just put up a bunch of hazards, took out anything he had to take out hazards, and I pretty much just punished him if he didn't have something that he'd take away hazards. So I put up sticky webs, I put up toxic spikes with Roserade, and stealth rocks. So these are really, really beneficial for Sharpedo because first of all, sticky webs slow everything down. Everything's gonna be slowed except flying types, of course, or levitators, and it just works really, really well. It really hurts everything that comes in, and it makes things that will be normally a 2-hit KO will make it to a 1-hit KO. So it's really, really beneficial, and that's pretty much what I did. Every time I came into a team, I would just start throwing those webs, throwing those rocks, throwing those toxic spikes all over the place. I know people were getting pissed off, but that's pretty much the plan, and I think that really works very well with Sharpedo. So, and like good mons to have with Sharpedo that can really set up stuff is Mega Agon, because Mega Agon is just complete bulk, and it could take so many hits, take a bunch of hits from Sharpedo, like grass types. It decently can take fighting moves, so that's a good thing. And of course I can set up rocks. Galvantula can set up the webs, and yeah, so like I said, just setting up stuff is really beneficial for Sharpedo. And then also having pivots. Galvantula can pivot. Also like Zapdos, Jolteon, they can all pivot around, and it gives you a free switch to Sharpedo, which is really what you want. You want that free switch in order to get those sweeps, because if you can come in for free, then you know you have that advantage. He's not hurt, and you can just keep hitting things over and over and over again. So pivots are extremely good. U-turn Darmanitan, U-turn Tornadus, U-turn Scizor, Landers, any of those U-turners work very well, because like I said, it gives it a free switch, and that's really what you want. So what you really have to be like, what you have to watch out for is priority moves. Like obviously like Mach Punch. Mach Punch will destroy Sharpedo. Anything pretty much destroys Sharpedo is priority, because Sharpedo is so frail. He is a really frail mon. You don't want him to get hit. You don't want him to get hit by Mach Punches. You don't want him to get hit by Extreme Speed, like an Extreme Speed Entei, anything like that. Even some quick attacks will probably take him down, especially after Life Orb has been racking up and things like that. So really watch out for priority moves. That's like probably one of the most important things for Sharpedo, because after he gets those speed boosts, nothing else is gonna outspeed it. But if something has a priority, obviously it is gonna outspeed it. So another thing I forgot to say, in the setup for Sharpedo, you could use Aqua Jet just in case you want to take out those priority move users, but I use Waterfall because it just does more damage overall. So like I said, watch out for those priority moves, guys, because they hurt real bad. So obviously you want to get rid of fairies. Fairies are a pain in the ass for Sharpedo. He can, like I said, if you have coverage move Poison Jab, it's good. You could hit a fairy, probably take it out, depending on how hurt it is, depending on how bulky it is, depending on what fairy it is, of course. You can take it out. But if you don't have that coverage move, then you have to get rid of that fairy, because Sharpedo's not gonna do much. If it's already really hurt, you could hit it with a waterfall and it'll do a lot of damage. So that's good, but make sure you get it. You hurt that fairy at least to like 40%, because usually fairies are bulky. Usually on the special side, but there are, people play bulky Florges, bulky Sylveon, bulky Granbull's just bulky on the defensive side, period. So you want to get rid of that stuff, or at least hurt it a lot, so Sharpedo can get rid of it later. So also watch out for fighting types. Fighting types are Sharpedo's other worst enemy. First of all, they have Mach Punch. If they can pretty much survive a lot of things that Sharpedo hit out at them, and hit you with a close combat, and Sharpedo will probably die 3 times from one close combat. So you have to watch out for those fairies, and you have to take those things out. I mean, not fairies, fighting types. Well, yeah, obviously fairies, but I was talking about fighting types. So yeah, you really have to watch out for those fighting types. There's just a hassle for Sharpedo, and they can be really annoying. And Sharpedo, like I said, is not the bulkiest mon, so he can't be taking hits constantly over and over again. So like I said, watch out for those fighting types, because they hurt. Like fighting types, like Conkeldurr. If you're just doing UU, then what's his name, John Cena? What's his real name? Machamp, Mianshao. All those things really hurt Sharpedo. And of course, you have to watch out for U-turn, because U-turn, you see U-turn a lot. U-turn is very common in UU, OU, all these things, and a U-turn will probably knock out Sharpedo in one shot. Of course, like I said, he's frail. Obviously, Volt Switch, gonna take out Sharpedo in one shot. Of course, you do have that Earthquake for coverage if you have Earthquake, but if you don't have Earthquake, get the hell out of there. You do not want to take a Volt Switch. Doesn't matter who it's from, Sharpedo's gonna die from it, 100%. So, yeah, he's gonna die from it. So get out of there. And the things you really have to take out before you want to sweep with Sharpedo is bulky grass types. Bulky grass types, if you don't have Ice Fang, are gonna wall Sharpedo all day. Ferrothorn will wall Sharpedo all day, especially with that Iron Bars. And you can hit him as many times as you want. Those Iron Bars are gonna be doing damage. If you have Life Orb, it's gonna be doing damage. They can hit you with a Power Whip like Ferrothorn. It could Leech Seed you. Grass types are a real pain in the ass, and Sharpedo dies to them easily. So yeah, Sharpedo dies to them, and you just don't want no grass types. Well, like Shaman can be scary. What other grass types are there? Shaman. Tangrowth can be scary, so defensive, extremely bulky, which just completely destroy you. And Make sure you also just get watch out for bulky water types, because Sharpedo can't do much to that. Sharpedo will lose to bulky water types all the time, like Vaporeon. Rotom Wash will destroy him. Alamola can't do much, but it can scald you, burn you, and you're gone if you don't have that Lumberry. So bulky grass types, bulky water types, some steel types if you don't have Earthquake are really gonna wall you, and they can probably destroy you, because like I said, Sharpedo's not bulky at all, so he's gonna go down. So you have to watch out for that. So pretty much, guys, just make sure you take out all the big threats. You have to study these people's teams. When you come in, you have to just look at the teams. You have to study them. You have to see, you have to really think. When you want to sweep, you have to really think what they're gonna do and what's the best moves you have to do, what you have to start off with, if you can set up, if you can take down anything that can really affect whatever mon you're using with, in this case Sharpedo. So you really have to eye these things, and of course it comes with practice, guys. You're not gonna do it in one turn. I do not do this in one turn. While I do these, I'm practicing myself, so I get better and better at it. So you just have to keep practicing, keep giving the work, and just keep pushing forward until you get these sweeps. Because like when you do these in like draft leagues and you get sweeps like this, and you practice and you study the team, it can help you. You can win leagues like this. So that's one of the main reasons why I put up these sweeps, because like it can really help people out, and like I hope it helps people out. I'm not putting these up just to say like, oh, I'm good or something. Like I just want to help as many people as I can. I'm not the best in the world, but like I've been playing this for a while, so like I just want to spread my knowledge. Spread my knowledge like Pokerus. So pretty much that's what you need to know about Sharpedo. And as you saw right here, you got the 4-mon sweep, and we are adding Sharpedo to the Sweep Dex. Very well deserved. It's becoming one of my favorite UU mons now after I got to use it here. So I am very fond of this mon now, and I actually might use it in the draft league soon. We'll see about that, but Sharpedo, a great mon to sweep. And I noticed that I have been doing a lot of physical mons in the Sweep Deck, so I'm gonna probably switch to some special mons in the next few weeks. So look forward to that. And if you guys want to see any specific mons you guys want to see, let me know, because like I want to test these out. I want to know whoever wants to try to sweep with something. I'll try to sweep with it, so please let me know, guys. Sure, McQueen let me know, and I went for it and I did it. So I hope this helps him out a lot. So keep these points in mind, and I'm pretty sure you guys can do some great work with Sharpedo. It's really good, and show me what you guys got. I want to see. If you guys do a sweep with him, link the video to me. I want to see it. If you do a sweep with any of these mons, link the video. I'm gonna watch it. I always watch anything people show me. I answer all the comments, all that good stuff. I love you guys, so of course I have to do that. Not I have to, I want to do that, because I want to show my respects to you guys who are watching back and stuff like that. So thank you guys for watching. I don't know if this video was longer. They're gonna be a little longer since I am gonna be explaining steps and stuff. So I hope it wasn't too long. I hope you guys aren't mad at me because it was too long. So thank you guys for watching. I will try to do another Sweep Dex next week. I'm really busy with school, and I have like 2 leagues and stuff like that. I know it's not excuses, but I'll try my best to get these things up. And I am gonna be doing Pokemon Wi-Fi battles very soon, probably next week also. We'll see about that. I'm getting my thumbnails done, overlay done. I got my capture card, so all I gotta do is just put them up and for you guys to watch. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you next week. Actually, I will see you on Sunday for my 2 matches. Actually, Little Cups I'm gonna be putting on Monday now, because it just gives me more time to put it up, and you guys don't have to watch 2 videos in one day. So I don't want to smack you with stuff like that, So thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time, and please enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.